Hello and a very good morning from the battlements. I'm actually up on the roof of the castle. Just thought I'd bring me morning coffee. I had quite a good sleep really, apart from the weather that kept waking me up. It was blizzarding in the night and it was quite windy and everything else. So I'm up on the battlements now, but I think the only battlement we're going to have today is the battle with the weather, because it's not looking good. Just looked at the BBC weather app, the forecast, lots of rain. So hopefully we'll get some kind of video out to you this afternoon. But at the moment, guys, I'm just going to enjoy my coffee up here on the battlements. And there's the tide. It's actually really gone out now. If you can actually look, it was hitting the wall back last night and it's totally gone. What a beautiful view to actually wake up to in the morning. Looking over there to the Menai Straits, towards Anglesey over there. As you can see over there, can you see the sand? That was absolutely full last night. This estuary kind of thing, you can see the sandbanks, and over there's a massive big amount of sand now on the Menai Straits, right over there as well. I was also speaking to a lady last night on the promenade down there, and she said when Storm Dara was on, she said the sea was coming off this Menai Strait and it was that rough. The sea, it was high tide, it was splashing onto the tower, and she said the water was actually coming in into the back door downstairs. The seawater was actually coming in to the property. That's what she told me. How true it is, I don't know. But I was at the lighthouse. I was at St Anthony's Lighthouse in Storm Dara. If you haven't seen that video, honestly, go and have a look at that, because it was absolutely horrendous, that Storm Dara. But it's so quiet. Just listen to the quietness. The thing is, it can become a little bit noisy because everyone obviously goes for walks down here and you can't hear people in the day. But this time in the morning, I think it's about 8 o'clock. I got up about 7 o'clock this morning and couldn't hear a thing. But I'm sure later on, when if it does come dry, there'll be a lot of people walking out. But what a view to actually wake up to in the morning. Absolutely, you couldn't wish for a better view. We've made it, we've come out. It's the afternoon now, and high tide is about 3:20 here at the Menai Straits, so the tide is coming in again now. The sand that I showed you this morning is now disappearing. So yeah, we've just got to walk around the front here at Caernarfon, and we'll go and take you into the town itself and just basically just see what we find. Loads of stuff to do. Victoria Dock, Slate Quay, the castle, which we'll go and show you in a minute. That way the Welsh Highland Railway. I can't read the Welsh at all. I'm not even going to try. And Castle Square. The sun's come out now, it's lovely. Quite a bit of warmth off that sun, to be honest, off the water. So hope it stays this way. Forecast rain today. A few showers, 32%. It's not really done a lot. I've left it a few hours because it looked like it was going to rain, but the sun's come out now, so I thought now was the best time to actually risk coming out. And on the wall there says the Gallows Tower, 1867 to 1922. There's a pub. This is the pub I showed you last night in the dark, so you'll get a better picture of it now. You can imagine this being absolutely rammed in summer. On a beautiful summer's day, I bet this does real good business. All the chairs. Sat there with your pint, 28 degrees C, looking over towards Anglesey. That's called the Anglesey pub. There's the start of Carnarvon Castle. I will have a look later to see if it is open. I very much doubt it. But yeah, that's the start of the Castle of Carnarvon. Built in the 13th century by Edward I to protect the Menai Straits. And lots of things were won there, a lot of battles won. Also a lot of battles lost, I think. You just see the snow on the hills there. Right over there in the distance, it looks absolutely fantastic, that. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it looks brilliant. It looks really atmospheric with that snow on them hills. This is the swing bridge. Can you walk over here? I think you can. Let's just hope it doesn't go off and I have to stop. This must take you across the water. I saw that road this morning from the castle turret and I wondered what it was. Now whether you can get over to drive on that part of the road, I'm not really sure. Lovely view of the town now, and the boats. There's all the mechanisms of the swing bridge in there. Would you believe it? It's starting to rain. So literally now we're at the other side of the harbour. There's the tower where I'm staying, right over there. I was looking at this boat last night, this big boat here. I bet they had to open the swing bridge for that one. There we are, Carnarvon, home of the World Heritage Site. Also known as, well, I'll let you read that. I ain't making a fool of myself. I do that enough. You can hear the jets over RAF Valley and the Coast Guard helicopters quite regular here. It was a place I was hoping to get to be honest. Whether that will happen, we'll just have to wait and see. So this here is all the car parking. This is where I remember it as a child. When we used to come on the day trips on the coach, we used to park in this massive big car park. And there again, nice view of the castle. In 1969 it was Prince of Wales investiture at this castle. I'm telling you, the Prince of Wales is now king, and it was watched by 500 million people. And there was a few protests, I believe, as well about it. Don't really know the story of it, but I think a couple of people did die in the protests. But then again, do you know, I'll sooner come to these places in winter than come in summer when they're absolutely rammed. And definitely sooner visit in winter. So we'll head off. Let's go have a look at the town of Carnarvon. That way is down there is the A487 to Port Maddock and Bangor. I've got to see now how much it is to actually. Let's see how much it is to actually park here, just out of curiosity now. It's a good job I found a free parking spot in it, because to park here for 24 hours, it's £16.50. That would have cost me about £60 over 4 days. It's like a viewing area, part of the castle. That's what you must be able to go in when you actually visit the castle, to be honest. It's so looking like rain. I've got to see if it's open. I really don't think it will be, but we'll have a look. Then what we'll do, we'll go down the high street and have a look. because then hopefully I will get some shelter if it does rain. Again, there another pub, the Palace Vaults. You've got all these quirky little streets. I think it is open. That surprised me, that. I'll see how much it is first before I actually go in there. And also see if I can film, because if I can't film, I'm not going in. £13.70 to get in. I don't think I'm paying that, sorry. But I think that is a lot of money. Here's one of the quirky little streets I was telling you about. This is what it's like all these little side streets that just appear out of nowhere. You've got all these lovely independent shops. That's a nice shop, isn't it? Bakery. You can hear the helicopters again from, I'm presuming, RAF Valley. More shops down there. Look, a little turret down there, a pub. Yeah, another little side road. And they've got the Weatherspoons. Everybody has their Weatherspoons. Oh, sounds like a fire engine. There she is. Oh, that's not my tower, that's set on fire. See the main shops now, you've got like Costa Coffee, Specsavers, that sort of stuff. Let's see where that fire engine's gone. Oh well, still looking for the fire. I don't really know what's gone on. They're just doing a lot of mooching around. So this is like a square here in Carnarvon. I've had enough of the town, to be honest, there's too many people. So we're going to walk back now in a bit down to the front and we'll go and show you the marina. The Right Honourable David Lloyd George, Prime Minister, MP of Carnarvon Boroughs and Constable of Carnarvon Castle. There's a nice view looking over towards the square. I think it's time to head back to the coast. I've had enough of the town now. Let's get back to a bit of peace and quiet. Zone End, do you know what it says in Welsh? How do you pronounce that? Diwedd y waith parth? No idea. Oh, this is better. What we'll do now, we'll head off towards the, go and show you the marina. It's towards where Morrison's was last night when I went for a walk to get me shopping. So we're heading back now towards, really, my accommodation. Let's go and have a walk down the harbour and walk back that way. There wasn't that many shops in the town, a lot of independent shops. There's some big shops like Costa Coffee, Specsavers, Boots, WH Smith. So I think of any more. New Look, there was a New Look in there. There wasn't a massive number of shops. Speaking to somebody last night, they said Bangor's gone a little bit downhill as well, their shopping. But she said there was a lot of independent shops that were opening back up in Caernarfon. Well, I think Bangor's got the problem now, might be wrong. If you know, let me know in the comments. A little bit of sun now on the castle. It's just so cold, your hands are so cold. You can see now how the tide's risen. A couple of hours still off high tide. All that sand that was showing you this morning is slowly disappearing. Years ago as well, this port was very important for the exporting of slate from all the nearby quarries as well. A little alleyway you see here. I think this is the one I came down last night. Not going down it now. It's alright if you need to shelter from the rain out there. I had to go and shelter in Caernarfon Castle entrance before. Surprised it was open though, to be fair. I just had a little wee nap, to be honest. I just had half an hour. I didn't sleep, just rested my eyes for half an hour. But I thought it'd just give me a chance now to actually come out and see this now at high tide. We're about 25 minutes off high tide and we're going to have a walk around this marina. The sun's stayed out. It does look like it could rain still at any time. Look over there, some really black clouds. If you can hear planes, that's been going off for the last couple of hours, like a light aircraft, a droning light aircraft. There is an airfield, I think, over there. Caernarfon Airfield does light aircraft and that sort of stuff. So I'm presuming it's coming from over there. I hear it, but I can't see it. Maybe it's a ghost plane. So yeah, it's a lovely little promenade this. It seems to be very popular with walkers. And you get all this old shipping memorabilia here. Old propeller and some kind of dredging thing. Not really sure what it is. There's a buoy. And it says on there it's a cast iron propeller, which must have been that. A crab dredge, maybe that's what that is, not really sure. And a buoy and a big wooden metal cog there. And over here there's a massive big anchor that's done like a bit of a statue thing. It's from the school ship HMS Conway, launched as HMS Nile in 1839, and from 1949 to 1953 it formed part of the final mooring in the Menai Strait. little bit of a slipway. Keep clear at all times, so it must be used. I say, well, it's still so bloody cold though. This is the marina I was telling you about. I think this is Victoria Dock. I think. As you can hear, all the yachts rigging, tingling, or dingling, or whatever you want the name is for it. I think all those buildings over there are like businesses and stuff like that. We'll go walk, we'll go have a look. It's the way I walked to Morrison's last night, down this way. You can hear the wind in the rigging. Sounds really eerie. I think that'd be my boat. It's my life, that. No agenda. And it's got the Christmas lights on, look. And that is the sailing club. Just there. It does make you wonder how often these boats actually move from this harbour. I'd love to know, or some of them just static where they live. I really don't know. I love the names of them. Why not? Shanty, Seawood, Conway. No swimming, not a chance anyway. See, that boat looks like it's just lived on. I wonder if it actually moves. The washing hung up, and what a boat that is. Look at that crew room. You can't see it on camera, it looks fantastic. There's the little entrance just over there where the harbour is. That's the dockmaster's office over there. A little green light on. There's a cafe coffee bar there. Over there there's a Premier Inn, a pub and a restaurant. Just here. Again, I imagine it's another very popular spot in summer. And just down that way is the way to the Morrisons, which is about a 10-minute walk away from here, not far. Cafe bar restaurant there. An Indian restaurant and takeaway. That's tempting. And you got all these, I presume the flats, these up here. And then the balconies will really get the sun in the day. And I think this coming up is Pier, what they call Pier Landern. I don't know if I pronounced that right. If I haven't, please correct me. But I'll tell you what, it's slippy down here. It's not ice, it's just very, very slippy. Not sure what it's used for. Oh, it is open. And there you go, Pier Landern, 1998. We'll have a look. I say I don't know what it's used for. Really don't know. Starting to rain again, guys. Nice flats. I thought it might have been part of the Premier Inn, but it isn't. That's really continental, doesn't it? Not continental with this weather. My hands are absolutely dropping off. I'm definitely here tonight. Definitely here tomorrow night. And one of them nights I need to go into the town and find a real decent chip shop. I need some fish and chips. So we have some fish and chips while I'm away, you know that. And it's starting to absolutely rain again. I think it's going to rain every other minute. Every time I come out, it rains. Every time. But that accommodation is so cosy. And it's quite warm as well. Considering it's an old tower, it's really warm. To the other side of the restaurants where I've just walked, and you can smell Indian food. It smells nice. And there it is. Welcome to Victoria Dock. I've just had to take shelter. I was watching it out at the Menai Strait there, and this hailstorm, I could see it literally coming over, and it's just come out of nowhere, and I've sheltered in this, whatever you want to call it. A load of other people came in here as well. It was just hailstones just came out literally out of nowhere, really big things in the air. They hurt your ears. Let's try again. Oh no, still doing it. Get back in. It's coming again. Right, go on folks, let's risk it. Very quick walk back now. Oh, it's freezing. There's not a lot of shelter down here. See the snow, well, hail, it's just come down. It's going to make everywhere very slippery, I imagine. Archives, whatever that is. Not really sure. That big boat over there is looking so cosy now. Love that. Do that bit I was telling you yesterday about me parking, where I could park in Church Street, and we'll go back that way. Time to call it a day today. Gonna head back now, chill out, relax, basically do naff all for the rest of the day. So I'm calling it an end to the day's filming today. I'm absolutely freezing cold, and so nice to get back here and have a lovely cup of coffee. So I'll see you tomorrow and see what we get up to then. Thanks for watching, see you soon.